effing
nerds.
crispy.
Crispy. Now roll that fucking sexy ass intro. Big effing nerd. All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, all nerds of every shape, size, species, and extraterrestrial being.
Yeah. Celestial.
You don't want to say color this time, Matt?
Not since you shamed me for it. Fucking racist.
I didn't say that.
I'm fucking telling podcast daddy on you.
Who's that?
I don't know. But I'm
Podcast
I don't know, but I'm telling.
Probably iTunes. Yeah. iTunes got, I think, the biggest podcasting of any other service, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, yeah. We ain't there yet, though, so whatever.
But yes, welcome back. I am Mykal-Lee.
And I am Matt.
And this is Big Effin' Nerds.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and sorry about the change.
You might be noticing something different with this episode.
Something missing.
Something might be missing. You might be asking yourself what that is.
Why the fuck am I seeing just the logo again?
I thought I was past this bullshit.
I thought this was last season. We decided to do a regular audio podcast for this one because I am going to be leaving on a trip in like the next couple of days and won't have enough won't have enough time to edit. So we figure we make it a little bit easier for myself. Yeah. And also to give ourselves a break from doing all the makeup and powdering our noses.
Yeah, we figured all those the ladies in the makeup department needed a day off.
Yeah, so now you get just the audio. You get to hear our beautiful voices again.
We didn't give them Christmas week off or New Year's week off, but this one, you're so fucking welcome.
The ones after, the one that doesn't fucking matter.
They're like, I don't give a shit anymore.
I wanted my fucking holidays, you piece of shit. But
I'm such a good boss.
I'm such a good boss. But yes, so little break.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit me with that little fucking facto weeko bitcho. I was sorry.
Come again?
I don't have so much confidence when I don't have the camera on me.
Right, when I don't have to worry about which way I'm facing.
Yeah, exactly.
I can just do whatever.
Exactly.
So facts. All right. So on this day in 1953, Pat Benatar was born.
Who's Pat Benatar?
You know, hit me with your best shot.
Oh, yeah. Got you.
Yeah, she was born today.
Nice. So happy birthday.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
She's still alive.
She is. I checked.
Okay.
At least I haven't found a death date. So
yeah, as long as you don't see as long as you don't see the expiration date, I think we're good.
Yeah, when you look up the actor and all you see is born, you're like, okay.
Right. Yeah. Right. So yeah, happy birthday,
Pat.
Thank you for the amazing song.
Fucking love you. You're the best.
You're the best.
You're the absolute best.
Turned into a valley girl all of a sudden. What the fuck? Yeah, Starbucks.
It's just so easy. Starbucks, pumpkin spice, whatever. Such and fucking Uggs. I don't know what.
Black leggings with
black
Uggs.
Leggings, Uggs,
and oversized sweatshirt,
and a brown wide brim hat.
They're in their winter gear, and then all of a sudden have a summer hat on.
What are you doing?
It's usually, yeah.
Are you gardening or going to Starbucks? What the fuck?
Both. Gardening at Starbucks.
So on this date in history, too, the United States and the Vatican established full diplomatic relations for the first time in 117 years.
On this day, in what year?
I don't know.
It didn't say a year.
Oh, 1984. Okay.
Okay.
Because I was like, fuck, I think I took the snapshot
before. Because for those that don't know, the Vatican is actually technically a separate entity.
It's like its own sovereign nation, right?
Yeah. Even though it's in Rome, it's still its own body.
Yeah, they have their own police force, their own
political system.
All that shit.
It's actually kind of crazy because it's literally in the middle of Rome.
Yeah.
And it's not that big. I mean, it's pretty big, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it's pretty large. But in comparison, it's not that big.
Yeah. And they're all just like, "What are you gonna fucking tell God he's wrong?" Try it.
Yeah, go ahead, try it. We'll actually release our Knights Templar again, you pieces of shit.
You think I was playing the first time?
Yeah, we
Fuck
disbanded
around and find out.
it. We disbanded it for you guys.
For your benefit.
Now fuck around and find
Keep
out.
playing.
We love playing games.
One more quick fact I thought was interesting. Now, if you had to just take a wild guess, where would you assume that German chocolate cake was invented?
Belgium. Germania.
No.
Like back in the day.
It was actually invented in Texas.
Wait, what?
German chocolate cake was invented in Texas because the German part of the name comes from an American man, the creator, I believe, named after Sam German, who in 1852 created the formula for a mild, dark baking chocolate bar for Baker's Chocolate Company.
So it's German because the guy's name was
last
German,
name.
not because it was from
Germany.
what?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It was spelled the same way too, just like German.
Yeah, spelled fucking German.
Wow,
That's the guy.
that's pretty cool. I mean,
It's
it's a little sad now because
fucking
now
weird.
now no one thinks, oh, I'm eating a foreign styled cake.
Oh,
Oh,
they made
my
this-
goodness.
yeah, like everyone who goes into Starbucks, I'll get a croissant.
Yeah,
Shut up.
croissant
Shut up.
because it's French.
It is very French.
Oh, oui, oui.
What is that Monty Python bit of? Are you French? Of course. Can't you tell by this ridiculous, this outrageous accent?
Now leave or I shall touch you a second time. Your mother was a hamster.
Your father smelled of elderberries.
Ah, classic.
Classic.
I love that skit, that little scene.
I mean,
They're
dude,
launching cows over the wall.
just like the fuck, and they're like, Jesus Christ,
Bloody hell.
It's like King Arthur looks up, Jesus, and they just start fucking bailing out of there.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The Trojan rabbit they fucking wheeled up to the door.
Yeah.
And then they're all like sitting there watching it. Wait, we were supposed to be in the rabbit. He's like, all right, so then when it gets dark, we'll all jump out of the rabbit and we'll get him. And he just like, fuck. Face palms like, this motherfucker.
Oh, God.
He's supposed to be the smartest one at the round table.
And now it's time for
News time.
our nerdy news.
Nerdy news. This just in. Nerdy news.
I'm gonna have to add that sound now.
Yeah, I know. This just in. From the White House.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Tell me. What's it say?
Okay, so Papa Biden told me to tell you that next week the Last of Us show is coming out. 15th.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're gonna be talking about that next week, or I will at least.
Are we excited or are we nervous?
I was still on the cautiously optimistic side of the fence on that one, but I'm leaning more towards optimistic on that now because I've heard plenty of good things about it, like people who got their hands on it early, I guess, little early access, saying it's fucking like spot on.
Now, these people that you're referring to, are they like nerds like us, or are they the critics?
Nerds like us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, not to Kurt's right. It is spot on.
Yeah, because I don't trust a critic worth a damn.
That's why when they're like, well, the critic said it sucked, I'm like, I don't totally care about that. What did the audience say?
That's really where it matters the most. Because even I think critics for the Avatar film, they didn't rate it as
Shit on it
high.
a little bit, right?
Yeah, not too much. Like it's still, I think, was 78%, but
That's still fresh.
The score was for the audience was 95,
For the first
which
Avatar?
is
or
high.
this
Yeah,
new one?
no, for the latest one, and it's higher than the first one.
Oh.
Audience score.
One of the
is.
rare cases where a sequel actually is better.
Apparently so. I have yet to watch it. I've been
Yeah, me too.
slacking hardcore, and I have no idea why, because I do want to watch the film in theaters.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, it's going to be a fucking problem.
Yeah? Okay. Fucking Jesus.
So,
But yeah, no, we should go see that.
we should.
So,
What?
so after that, Hogwarts Legacy, February 10th.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to that.
I am, although I'm still sad it's not co-op,
I know.
because that would be a baller ass online game.
It would be.
Baller. Like imagine GTA Online, but
It's fucking
Harry Potter.
with Lumos, you know.
Or however Voldemort says it. But yeah, no, I'm hella excited for that one. Honestly, it's kind of other than like the Lego games and like a few, I think, PlayStation 2 games back in the day.
I did a PS1 game, I think, too.
Yeah, other than that, we haven't had any love for Harry Potter games.
No.
And this one looks extremely promising.
Yeah, and like that's one of those pretty untapped markets for video games. Like you're missing something here. You have a big audience, big market right here.
You can make a big impact.
Yeah,
with that game.
I know so many people that want a fucking Harry Potter game.
They can somehow make it online. If they make it online, oh, I'm telling you, money's gonna be rolling in like a mofo.
Oh yeah. Then they'll start microtransactions with wands and fucking hats or some bullshit.
Don't you fucking dare.
No, you're not.
Wait, you're in Harry Potter. Not today, we're not. Take out the mic.
Who told you they didn't have guns in Harry Potter land?
That is true. Honestly, that is true though. Like they do because they walk around in the normal regular world.
Yeah.
Like who's to say they ain't just people packing every now and then?
Who's to say some wizard?
Yo, what's up, motherfucker?
Too late. Pow.
Yeah.
Is your wand faster than a bullet? I think not.
That is the question.
Can you say it faster than I can shoot you?
That is true. That is also true. So, don't think so. I think I'm dying on that one.
There's some wizard out there who got waxed by a fucking muggle. You know it. Just,
yeah. Some no name, but it happened. You know
like
it did.
Walking out the pub. What'd you say? Bam. Nothing anymore.
What'd you say about my mama?
He's carrying a twig in his pocket. Fucking toss it over his shoulder. Don't know what the fuck it is, man. So we got that. Big news.
What else?
We got a big old new trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Fuck, that's what I meant to watch before.
Yeah. Shit. I know. I meant to have us watch it before we started. I forgot to.
Yeah, I forgot about it too.
But
what happens?
I seen it for both of us.
What happens?
So so let's see. So here we see a lot more of Kang.
Okay.
Looks cool.
Good.
Seems cool the way he's talking. He's trying to like cut a deal with Ant-Man. Seems like basically he's saying, I can offer you the one thing that nobody else can. And he's like, what's that? And he's like, time.
Yeah, I that was like a little bit in, not necessarily that part, but in the first trailer that we had gotten, it also was kind of, you can tell Kang was looking at Scott being like, hey.
Proposition him a little bit, yeah.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
I got a lot of power.
What you want, I got it.
Yeah.
Just say the word.
Which he does. I mean, his whole thing is about super intelligence and having knowledge beyond compare and obviously time travel.
Yeah, shit. Plus, they call him Kang the Conqueror for a reason.
Yeah.
Time hopping, crazy fucking person.
And then what else happens?
But so we see that basically because Scott wants to, get more. He missed all that time with his daughter from the snap and all that shit. So that's why he's trying to cut a deal with him. He's like, I need this time back. I missed so much, all that shit.
He misses his young Kathy.
Yeah, she was adorable. So you're gonna like this. We get to see MODOK.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Guess who was played by?
MODOK?
Yeah.
I've never really thought I could put a name to him.
It's nothing like it's a perfect casting or something, but it's a callback to the first Ant-Man movie. So it's actually the guy who played Yellow Jacket. It's that guy. Because remember in the end of the first one,
no fucking way.
He fucking threw him into the quantum realm and just left him. So that's him now.
Yeah, everyone thinks he died.
That's him.
Not really. No, he just kept shrinking.
That's him. Corey, what's his name I put? Corey Stoll.
That's going to be... Who?
Yeah. And so, like, in the trailer, we saw it definitely is MODOK, big old head with, arms and a chair thing, but it looks like he's wearing, like, some kind of mask, so we didn't see, like, his face. But I was reading about it, and they're like, yeah, first time we've seen Corey Stoll since the Ant-Man 1. Like, so it is him. Because I remember there was the whispers about that.
You kind of see it in his eyes or something.
Yeah, I mean, like, there was whispers about it, like, oh, like, maybe we'll see him in MODOK. Ooh. And then I see the trailer. There he is. Fucking cool.
Cool. No, honestly... there's going to be some major fucking vendetta right there.
He's like, dude, I mean, so it's been...
You fucked me! You sent me here!
It's been what in our time, let's say, since when did that take place in regards to like Endgame and Infinity War? Well, I guess Infinity War.
Endgame or Infinity War.
How long
Well, let's
before
just
it?
say Endgame was 2018. I believe that event happened 3 years prior, so 2015.
So let's say it's been about. So
Are
what
you
like
talking
so
like TVA time?
yeah.
Oh fuck.
So what like their normal Earth time? It's been what like 8 years or something
I think so.
ish, and then for him he's like, you know how fucking long I've been in there. Do you have any fucking idea?
Yeah, because they always talk about how time moves
Works so
differently
different.
in the quantum realm.
I mean, they talked about with what's her name, Hank Pym's wife.
Yep.
Not Janet. Is that Janet? No, because Janet's his daughter. Janet Van
Cassie's-
Dyne
Oh yeah.
is Hank's daughter. I mean,
Yeah.
Scott's girlfriend.
I forget the wife's name,
I forgot her name too.
but she did mention that in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, how it moves different and all that.
Because
So yeah.
she's got some secrets. She's hiding something.
Oh yeah,
Hardcore.
which kind of pisses me off
Why?
because they're keeping these gigantic secrets, and she's like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "Why didn't you fucking tell anybody?" Now we have to be reactive instead of proactive.
Yeah, I mean, but that's kind of. I mean, but how are you gonna come up with a storyline if you're proactive, dog? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I guess. But I always hate that shit when they're like, "You're back, Mom. So good to see you." And she's been keeping this like really fucked up dark secret about the quantum realm that is now a huge fucking problem.
And can be a massive problem going forward.
Yeah, and if not handled now, will be a huge problem. But we could have handled the fuck out of it earlier.
But you know damn well that it's gonna happen because we need something. We need something good.
Gotta have something.
We need something good because I'm still on the fence. I will continue to say it until a good Marvel movie comes out. As of recent, I will still continue to say I am on the fence of how Marvel is going to be going forward.
I'll still agree with you. Yeah, they're on the downslope for sure.
I'm hoping Ant-Man gives a little bit more life because I did like Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther was good. Spider-Man: No Way Home was fucking great.
Yeah, that was another good one.
Doctor Strange, meh.
Meh. Love and Thunder, meh.
Meh. People fucking shit on that so hard.
On the movie.
Love and Thunder.
Well, I can see why.
Because I guess like some of the CG was pretty bad too.
Oh, dude, that was the first thing I noticed.
Yeah, did it?
I noticed a lot about the movie was just weird cinematography and CGI.
Yeah.
And considering that we were dealing with one of the more fucked up villains for Thor,
Yeah.
you know, a dude who goes around killing gods.
Yeah. The God Butcher. Yeah.
So why
Yeah.
the fuck did we make the movie like this?
Super lighthearted and funny, which, we could do that, but it was like 90%.
We can do that, but it's gotta be
funny.
We gotta it's gotta be more appropriate.
Yeah.
It just has to be
What
more
was it?
appropriate.
I saw some random comment on the trailer, actually, I read. Someone said they were like,
The trailer for Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
For this last one, someone said Thor started off serious and got really comical. Ant-Man started off super comical and seems to be getting a little more serious.
That is true.
Which, like, I loved the first Thor because I thought it was pretty funny though. I remember it being serious, but the fucking another.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
Right.
Cracked up the whole time.
He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just asking for another." And
they're
like,
like,
"You
"You
got to be more polite than that." He's like, "That was polite."
Yeah, they're like, "You just asked." He's like, "I just did."
Yeah, like he was being so like serious about it too.
Just genuine. He's like, "I just did ask," and they're like, "We don't gotta be rude about it." He's like, "I meant no disrespect.
Yeah.
You just broke their cup." Sorry.
It is.
That's how you know it's good.
I think because Marvel's trying too hard with the humor. That's all.
Yeah, they realize, oh, you like that, right? Oh, we'll put in everything.
Yeah.
See, now you're overdoing it.
Like, okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's
You
good,
know-
it's good when it's good.
Have you ever heard of everything in moderation?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not fucking doing that.
You ain't
by the way.
moderating that.
You ain't moderating shit. And guess what? It's gonna cost you.
It's just a bunch of goofballs now.
And honestly, I hope it does. Because they need a reality check. I think they're getting a little too much into their head and they're just like, oh, we can do whatever the fuck we want. It's like, no, you can't.
Yeah, because like characters like Deadpool, we expect that. And if it's not funny, they're going to be a problem. But then there's movies like, Doctor Strange was not. They're just going comic, joke heavy and everything.
Yeah.
Shit that doesn't need it.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't really do that with Black Panther too much because like that was one where we were talking about it where we're like, if they got to be really fucking careful with this new Black Panther.
And that's why I'm so glad that they did.
Yeah.
That's why I say Black Panther is one of the better films because it was taken a little bit more seriously.
Yeah.
Like you had your comical parts, like the part where she walks into the bathroom,
Oh yeah.
and then fucking Okoye is all, she's like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, like they had them, and see, like that's why I'm saying, like when it's good, it's good.
Yeah,
But you guys just like start just jamming jokes everywhere. Then I'm like, all right.
tread carefully.
Yeah.
Like we do want that drama.
Yeah.
We don't want everything to be comical.
Yeah, like it's called comic relief, not just like comic all the time.
Yeah, because you don't want the movies to be super heavy.
Yeah.
But-
You gotta lighten it up a little bit every once in a while.
Just Marvel, fucking get your shit together. That's all I'm saying.
DC, you just
DC,
keep trying. I don't know.
DC needs to get darker.
Oh!
They're getting way
More
too
news,
funny.
actually. I almost forgot to tell you.
Oh,
Apparently, there's a good chance we might keep Ezra Miller.
no, motherfucker, dude. Why? That's fucking,
But
bro.
yeah, and I guess like they said, like, oh, since like he hasn't really gotten any more trouble since then, like it's okay. I'm like, oh, so we'll get rid of all the good actors, but we'll keep like the pedophile. All right. Yeah, all right.
It's like, oh, he hasn't gotten in trouble since that. That's the thing, though. That's one of the reasons why everyone believes in a conspiracy theory of a fucking sex ring in the fucking Hollywood.
Yeah, right.
Is because of shit like that. You're talking about a pedophile.
Yeah, dude, who was like, it's documented. He was like basically grooming this like I think he was like 15,
Yeah, something like that.
and this was like last year or something. Like, yeah, grooming this like 15-year-old girl, like, and he's what?
But they said
30s or
it's been
20s or
some
something?
time. It's been some time. It's been a year.
What the fuck do you mean it's been some time?
Like, go fuck yourself. What do you mean? Also, not to mention that, but we have what's her face? Amber Heard, domestic violence type shit.
Yeah,
We dipped her out, but all of a sudden, pedophile. It's like, oh, it's okay. It's been a year.
he's been good. Huh?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna take a page out of the Suckmaster's book in saying this, that the only cure for pedophilia is a fucking bullet to the brain.
Yep.
That shit doesn't go away.
Nope.
No.
So that's the
yeah.
conspiracies there. And honestly, James Gunn, I'm not gonna watch any of your films.
Yeah.
Currently, right now, the way you're going about everything DC wise, yeah, go fuck yourself.
It was such a roller coaster, such a quick roller coaster with him. It was like, yeah, he's in. Oh shit, what is he doing? No.
It almost was like the slow climb, and then you see James Gunn, or I'll say, I'm gonna say the Suicide Squad started getting a little bit like there's okay, DC, I see you. Then they had
Shit. I still haven't seen that last Suicide Squad.
Peacemaker?
Peacemaker, that was supposed to be pretty good. The show with John Cena.
Yeah, so then you had that, and it's like, okay, I got you. I'm seeing you a little bit, DC. And then they had the Batman, which isn't directly tied in
I still thought it was really good.
as of yet, but still better movie than most
The
DC
Joker,
films.
the Joker.
The Joker,
Even though that's
again,
not connected to, but
yeah, again, not tied in, but still good.
hell good.
And then James Gunn. Oh my God, we got James Gunn.
We like
He fucking
him.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Fucking he helped Marvel with hella shit. Oh, sweet, let's do this. All of a sudden, he started making changes, and it was like a complete like nosedive going down. And then they hit rock bottom, and then they smashed through the bottom.
And they just keep going,
Then-
and going, and going.
And he's like, "We're going to the depths of hell."
Thanks. Can't wait. I also heard that season 3 for The Witcher, the show,
Yeah.
will be pretty much like directly tied to one of the books, because the first 2 seasons played pretty fast and loose.
Yeah.
With like the lore in the books.
Yeah.
Although since I'm on the 3rd book, I guess, I think there's like a different order they came out in, and I looked up like the order to read them in, and I'm on the one they say to read the 3rd one. So which sucks, because the one that the 3rd one season's gonna be based on, I'm like, I haven't read that one yet. But too little, too late.
Yeah.
So because like Henry Cavill was just like just throwing lines in the first 2 seasons, like from the books.
I was literally gonna say, like, when you brought up The Witcher in season 3, I was like, oh my God, did Henry Cavill get his role back?
Yeah, he done so.
Well, then I'm done with the show. Sorry.
After like I said, like what, weeks ago or a few months back, when we found out that Liam Hemsworth was taking over, I was like, you should just say that it's going to be over after season 3.
Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry, Liam, but
It's nothing personal, my
you
man.
ain't the guy, man.
But Henry Cavill was the guy.
Literally, he had the look and
He
everything.
had the look.
Literally looked like the fucking video game.
He's a fan. He was way bigger than Geralt, though.
Yeah.
Geralt ain't like a bitch, but like Henry Cavill's a fucking unit. So
Although, isn't Henry Cavill like he's short, isn't he?
I think he's pretty tall.
Comparatively,
I think he's tall.
is he tall?
Let's look that up. Real quick.
I can't remember because in Batman v Superman, because yes, Superman is kind of like taller than Batman, kind of thing, but Ben Affleck was like 6'2", and he's like towering over
Henry Cavill's 6'1".
6'1". Oh, okay, so he's taller than
Pretty
I
big.
thought he was. But yeah, no, Henry Cavill is pretty much
Yeah.
he's a man.
He was the guy.
He's
a man's man.
He's a man's man. I'll tell you what, gets me all.
Oh boy.
Is that a rocket in your pants? Or are you just happy to talk about Henry Cavill?
It's my boner. I love you, Henry.
That's like me and Ryan Reynolds. I mean, what? Anyways,
Is that a gun in your pants? No, it's my boner. I love you. Please. Don't even let him finish. No, it's my dick. I love you so much.
I love you. Please have my kids, or let me have your kids.
And then he goes to shake your hand. Thank you.
I'm never washing this hand
Did you
again.
just fucking come in your pants just now? Yeah. I told you I love you. All right, that's enough of that bullshit.
And then what news did I have?
You had something.
I had news. I don't have too much knowledge on said news, but it's basically there's more leaks about the Star Wars game that we're going to be getting, the free
Jedi
roaming.
Survivor?
No,
Or what do you... Oh, the
open world, like open universe.
Oh, the Ubisoft one?
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of forgot all about that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's more news.
Tell me.
They're starting to get more into development, talking about how you're going to be able to visit different worlds. It's basically going to be like how Open Sky? No.
No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky.
But are you going to be like flying through orbit and doing all that shit?
Yeah, that's how open world they're going. But they did mention that or the developers are the same ones that worked on like the Division 2.
Okay.
And while those games were fun,
Yeah.
I'm a little hesitant
Yeah.
to really put too much emphasis on it, I guess is the word. Because those games did have issues.
Yeah, I'm hesitant because I liked both of those. But, you know, like we've said before, Ubisoft has a tendency to make the same fucking game.
Not only that is they tend to rush.
Yeah.
And when they rush, we see bad results. So I'm hoping that's not the case for this game because an open world Star Wars game, that sounds so fucking
Dude,
unreal.
that's what we wanted.
It's what we wanted, but I'm hoping. Yeah, they do say like you do full customization of your character, so it's like RPG
But
type shit.
Is it like a Knights of the Old Republic? Like you pick like a bounty hunter or Jedi, or are you just like a
I
guy?
do believe so. You get to choose your class, as they
Okay,
would
so
say.
it's going to be a little MMO-ish, MMORPG
a
kind of.
little bit. Yep.
Pretty sweet.
So,
We'll see.
but obviously no release date as of now. I think it's way too early. I think they're just now starting to get their feet in the water and
Pre-production and shit still. Yeah.
hopefully we're gonna get something solid because
So it'll be a few years.
that game will hopefully be like I'm gonna be playing this for a long.
Fuck, I hope so, yeah. Right now, we just got to look forward to Jedi Survivor coming out.
Yeah, in regards to Star Wars games,
When's that coming out? March? February?
sometime this year.
I think I had it written down. I don't know.
Did you?
I think I did.
Bitch. She said sometime in 2023, which is what I said, sometime this year.
Thanks, ho.
You fucking bitch.
I don't know. Sometime. March 17th is what I see here.
That's a rough estimate, or is it like
That's just what I see here. Just boom. March 17th,
I'll just say-
2023.
we'll just say projected?
Yeah.
Should be March 17th, but
how
it will
much,
be sometime early 2023.
Right, yeah. How much footage and all that we've seen, I'd say that's a pretty safe bet. If it gets delayed, it won't be very long, I'd say.
Yeah, I'll probably push out like another
Maybe a month. Yeah.
So,
But
Cool.
yeah.
so yeah, that's all the news.
That's it. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh, whoa. Hold on, wait now.
I'm fucking leaving.
So as we mentioned last week, our topic is going to be somewhat subjective in a sense, but we are going to be bringing up some debates throughout the nerd world. These are also some topics that we thought of just to think of.
Yeah.
Just give ourselves something to think about,
Me.
ponder on. What
What else we got?
other words can we say?
Is pontificate a word? Nah, that's something else, I think.
Pontificate?
That means
Sound like something fake as fuck.
it's real word, bro. It's real.
It's real.
What does pontificate
No, I'm
mean?
debating. Oh, I have a weird debate.
Oh, yeah, see, pontificate, to express one's opinions in a way considered annoyingly pompous and dogmatic.
Nice. That's exactly what we're doing right now.
Yes, fucking nailed it. I knew I was smart.
So, yeah, all these subjects pretty much just up for debate.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, first one we got is Star Wars v Star Trek.
Star Wars. Next.
Next. All right. Yeah. Obviously, we're going to say Star
I'm gonna
Wars.
fucking nail this test.
Wait, it's a test?
Yeah.
Shit. I didn't study.
You're fucked.
All right. So, I guess we could start off with.
What you got?
Fuck it. We'll just start off with Spartan versus Mandalorians. Now, Spartan meaning the Halo Spartan.
Master Chief and stuff.
Master Chief.
Yeah. All right.
Shit, if you want to get specific, it'd be like Master Chief versus Boba Fett or some shit. But it's a hard one.
It's tough because they're both so
They're both elites.
both elite and so well trained. However, the Spartans are fucking biologically engineered,
Ooh, that is true.
shot full of so much shit, fucking steel grafted to their bones.
They
and
are
joints
actual
and shit.
super soldiers.
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't even think about that either.
And then let's go a step further and give him like an AI, not specifically Cortana, but give him an AI. Boom. That's just now he knows what you're doing.
Extra knowledge.
Yeah.
However, counterpoint.
Okay.
The Mandalorians trained specifically to fight against Jedi,
That's true.
which Jedi, I mean, they use the Force, and the Force can do incredible things. So,
That's true.
super soldier or not, maybe the Mandalorians still have a hardcore chance considering the opponents that they're typically against.
Now, are we a Mandalorian with like full Beskar armor and everything?
Yeah, I would say let's go full get up for both.
Yeah, because
Like,
I mean, their armor is iconic for both.
do Beskar,
Yeah.
the Darksaber.
Yeah, because I mean, if you take away their armor from either of them, that's like a huge part of their, I don't know, character identity, I guess.
It is, yeah.
You take away the Mjolnir armor from a Spartan, he'll still beat the fuck out of you, but he can get shot now.
Yeah, he can get some damage now.
But then so here's like two sides. So the Mandalorians have Beskar, which can deflect, lasers. and shit. Bullets, not a fucking problem. Like traditional ammunition, like
So
we have.
I would say, would that be
Yeah.
true considering?
I would imagine if it can bing fucking lasers, a bullet would just. But
True, I guess.
could be different properties. Some scientists would actually, but and then they're on the other side. The Spartans have their armor, but also the overshield. The fucking
Yeah.
So there's like extra armor. And
How
so
well
you'd
would
have to
that?
get through that?
How well would that fare against a Darksaber? I'm curious. Like, would it be like how with when the Spartans steal like a fucking laser sword?
Oh yeah, the energy sword.
When they steal that, and like in the games, whenever you're fighting and you go and you run up on someone,
a
you
one
fucking
hit, yeah.
like that's a one hitter.
Yeah.
Like, is the Darksaber kind of on that same scale? Also, would an energy sword
Also,
and a Darksaber actually be able to clash like how
with like an energy sword,
like actual reflection would be like
because the energy sword,
it's
it's not plasma, is it? Because they have the plasma rifle and the plasma pistol, but is the sword plasma?
not that I can remember. I thought it was like
They don't call it the plasma sword; it's the energy sword.
yeah.
So that's tough because they're two totally different. What's the word? Substances. I guess two totally different substances that'll be trying to
Or
clash.
properties.
Properties. Yeah. Would they clash or would they just go through each other. Who knows? And how would a Darksaber work against fucking, Mjolnir's Overshield? And how would a fucking energy sword work against Beskar? Fucking who knows?
Oh, that's true too, huh?
Because then
Because the Beskar can deflect.
right? Because I was gonna say because in Halo they got the plasma weapons, they got laser weapons and shit too, or not lasers, but like I said plasma, energy weapons and shit. So would that bounce off Beskar?
Yo, honestly, this was a debate that we came up with.
Yeah, we didn't expect
find
this to go that deep.
We didn't find this online. So, hey, if anyone knows more about this or like can make a more in-depth thing, let us fucking know, because this is actually a legit fight that we didn't even think it was going to be. Like, we just kind of threw it up there. Oh, what about like what was our original one? Spartans versus like Death Troopers.
Yeah, the Death Troopers from Star Wars.
Which now thinking about it, like how deep we were
Spartan
going.
beat the fuck out of
Yeah,
Death Trooper. Don't get me wrong.
But as soon as we changed it to Mandalorian, it's like, oh fuck. Okay, hold up.
Now we're talking.
That's a good debate. I like
one.
that one.
Yeah.
If you were to choose,
I think.
what do you think you would choose? Because I know you played Halo a lot, and then you also love Mandalorians.
Fucking Boba Fett's like my favorite character.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean that's tough, and I don't like it, but I think I have to go with Master Spartan on that one. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's not, and it wouldn't be easy. I mean, they both got jetpacks if you want to, fuck around like that. I guess not all of them,
true.
but Spartans can get some shit like that.
Start the fight off with like Starship. Then all of a sudden they go and crash land. They both eject out and just like Spartan just lands, and then you see the Mandalorian just
right. Yeah. Plus, in their armor, Spartans weigh. I think they said Master Chief weighs like 2 tons or 1.5 tons or something. So he's like 4,000 pounds or just under 4,000 pounds.
So they're not quick.
Spartans?
Yeah,
they're pretty quick.
I mean, they're pretty quick, but they're not like.
Well, yeah, I don't know about that because I mean they basically live in their armor. Same with Mandalorians.
Yeah,
for the most part.
But anytime I'm like dealing with anything in the game where I'm just running around, or if I'm watching a trailer, they're not quick in the regards to like a Mandalorian quickness.
They're not exactly on the quickness either, though.
Mandalorians?
I mean, like especially like if we're talking,
we're talking relativity though. Relatively,
yeah.
Mandalorians are way quicker.
I mean, yeah, relatively they're way lighter.
Exactly.
But that weight, that doesn't really matter to them because it's not like they feel it. I mean, like sure they feel like weight, but they're not feeling 2 tons on them.
Yeah, but I'm not saying how.
And I'm just thinking, imagine one hit from fucking Spartan to the fucking helmet.
Yeah.
Even if he's not going to damage your brain, you fuck.
I don't know. I always remember Spartans running around clunky.
Yeah, I mean they do that.
They ain't exactly like over here doing. I mean, they are doing rolls and shit, but they're not doing it all the time.
Yeah.
And they definitely run clunky.
Yeah.
Whereas Mandalorians, because of how light they are and the jetpack and agility that they can do, they're quicker in the sense.
Yeah, but then Mando, Din Djarin, whatever, he's pretty stiff. Like you watch him do a lot of shit, like when he's drawing. Like I watched a video of this like quick draw lady, like looking at quick draw stuff from movies.
Yeah.
And she did a scene from Mandalorian season 2 when he's like just sitting there waiting for that guy and just boom. And like she's like, yeah, that's pretty good, but he's super stiff. Basically to quick draw. She's like, he pulls it out and bam.
But isn't it a thing that Mando isn't technically a Mandalorian?
Well, I mean,
technically speaking, because remember in the second season they were dealing with the actual Mandalorian race.
Well, I think because he was from there, he saw the Siege of Mandalore as a kid.
Mando did?
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember that.
Well, yeah, because remember they showed like the flashback where he saw like the big what were the big gray droids from the fucking
I thought that was a Grogu. No,
Grogu. No, that
Grogu.
that was little baby Mando. Because I remember they put him down in the hole there and they closed the top and fucking those big destroyer or whatever the fuck. What are those big gray ones? Big gray droids.
Oh, you're talking about the oh fuck!
I know I can't think of their name either.
I just drew a blank too.
Shit,
motherfucker!
Those big gray ones that just had like the wrist fucking beep, 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 beep.
Yeah,
and they just fucking wiped them all out, and he lived. So I think he is.
I don't remember that.
That was from like season 1 though, so it's been a while.
I don't. The fall of Mandalorian.
Of Mandalore. Let's see. Let's see. This is a Google search away. Yeah. So he became a foundling after he was rescued by the Mandalorians. Oh, it wasn't in Mandalore. You're right. It was at his village, I think, and Mandalorians, like, when his parents or
That's
whoever stuffed him down in that hole,
that's what I
and
remember
the
because
Mandalorians like, there he is.
I remember it being an issue when he had the darksaber. Remember? And they were like, "Hey, the darksaber can't be in the hands of someone who isn't a Mandalorian."
Yeah.
Remember? That was like because that one dude, fuck, I forget his name.
The bad guy?
No, he wasn't a bad guy. The one who was fighting against Mando.
Oh, the heavy?
For the saber. Mm-hmm. I remember him having a big old fucking fuss about.
Yeah, that's right.
He's not a true Mandalorian. Like he doesn't deserve the saber. I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yeah.
So that's what I remembered, and that's the only I didn't remember. I remember the scene that you're talking about, not in great detail, but I didn't remember him being an actual Mandalorian because of that issue.
Yeah, no, it says he was in a village on the planet of AQ. I don't know if it's Ak, whatever, Vetina, whatever. Yeah, different planet.
Some random
Just got
Joe
saved.
Schmo
Yeah, some
planet.
random planet we've never heard about. But yeah, Mandalorian saved him, so that's why he became a foundling. Yeah.
But we digress.
Yeah.
Saying that Mando, I don't think has really gotten the true training of the Mandalorians, because even the Mandalorians that had saved him, I guess, was some offset.
Yeah, because he's still like what is it? They always call him like he's basically like an old Mandalorian, like where he never takes his helmet off, all that shit.
Because
He's
the actual Mandalorians were like, "We're gonna fucking take him off."
yeah, like Bo-Katan, like, I don't take this shit off. I don't care.
Yeah,
And like she's actually from Mandalore, right?
Yeah.
Bo-Katan, yeah.
yeah, because we saw her in the animated series.
Yeah, in the Clone Wars and all that, yeah. She's just been trying to get the Darksaber her whole life. Just keeps getting snatched out from under her.
However, I will say I would probably agree with you. I think Spartan would take it, but it would definitely be a fight I would love to see.
Oh, it'd be a hell of a fight. There'd be a lot of armor getting crunched.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the Mando wouldn't be punching, wouldn't get in a boxing fight with a Spartan, but because that would be over.
Just fucking helmet caved in. Just
Best guards.
Jesus Christ.
You want to do that shit again?
Deflect this, bitch.
Parry this, you fucking casual.
All right.
What else we got?
Should Batman kill?
Yes.
I agree. I
fucking hands.
liked when they had the Thomas Wayne fucking
Thomas Wayne was like, nope. Bah, 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 bah. Just fucking shooting people.
just had a fucking armory on him, dude.
Because, like, there's the argument of, does Batman do more harm than good by just keep throwing the Joker back in jail every time?
Yeah.
How many people would still be alive?
Knowing the Joker would get out again and again.
And kill somebody. And however many people. How many people would still be alive if he just fucking cracked his neck the first time he met him?
Yeah. There's that. But then you have everyone on the moral train of like, but there's a reason why he's a hero and not an anti-hero.
Killing is wrong.
And killing is wrong. But I mean,
officially on paper it is wrong.
I do think because it goes back into like real life stuff. A murderer, or let's take it further because murderer it can be an emotional response, but let's say serial killer. I personally think they deserve to die.
Yeah.
They do not deserve to live anymore because they chose to take not only just one life, but multiple lives for their benefit. Like it's not even emotion at that point. They're just like, oh, hey.
Yeah. More often than not, it's for some kind of sexual gratification.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
So same thing goes with like Joker. Like this dude is a fucking maniac, psychopath, serial killer.
Yeah. I mean, like
mass murdering.
You could even fucking maybe you could call him a terrorist.
No,
like,
he absolutely
for sure.
is a terrorist.
I was like, you could maybe. Nah, he is.
like, let's just bring up Heath Ledger's Joker. Like, he
anarchist,
was
straight up,
completely just gone. Like mentally, he just was on some other plane of existence and was just like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah,
So
You gonna stop me?
and here we go.
His clap.
Yes,
Yeah, I agree. She totally should.
but
But then that's a slippery slope.
like when can it go like too far?
So I say it's a slippery
Because he
slope.
deals with a lot of villains that kill.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Red Hood, Jason Todd, before he got him, back into going non-lethal, he was waxing people.
Yeah, that is
And
true.
Jason Todd was mad about that. He's like, "Why didn't you fucking kill him? He killed me."
Well, yeah, no, he did kill because he got brought back from
The Lazarus
pit.
But yeah, he's like, "Why didn't you fucking kill him? You just put him back in jail for him to break out for the fucking 38th time.
Umpteenth time.
yeah. Just gonna fucking do it again."
It.
But then that goes to the sort of, I guess, psychology behind them. Like, they need each other,
Oh, you're talking about like the balance,
Yeah.
or I guess.
Yeah, and that's, what was that? Yeah, like in Heath Ledger, he's like, "Why are you trying to kill me?" He's like, "Kill you?" He's like, "I don't want to kill you.
want to kill you.
You complete me." Yeah, like, they need each other. It's weird. And, like, I remember in the comics, there was a time where I think Batman, I don't think he had the Joker or anything around. And Bruce is down in the dumps. He's fucking depressed. He doesn't really got anything to do. And Alfred's like, "Well, gotta do what I gotta do." Suits up as the Joker just to go give Batman something to do.
Yeah, because like even though like Batman has a ton of other villains and whatnot, Joker has been the consistent threat that gives Batman a job.
Yeah.
if Joker wasn't there, he'd be unemployed.
You just go punch out Mr. Freeze and be like, "All right."
How like I guess how skilled would he truly be as a detective, as a martial artist or whatever? Not saying that the Joker is a fighter, but he gives Batman enough henchmen to whoop their ass.
They do say the Joker, while not physically imposing, they said like somewhere in like some kind of comic bio, he's surprisingly adept at fighting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I mean, he's not like
Weird.
he's not mastered all these martial arts like Bruce has. But he's surprisingly.
He's got street fighting skills.
Yeah, and a crowbar.
Yeah. Okay. When you said like he's adept, or what'd you say?
Surprisingly adept at fighting.
Yeah. Okay, I was using the right word.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you had said that, I thought he was like, he had martial arts background. I was like, since when?
Yeah, he's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You didn't know that?
What the fuck?
You didn't know that?
No.
They bring the Joker out next time and he just fucking gets on his back. He's like, "Come on."
Oh my god! Can you imagine the Joker being trained by the League of Assassins?
I think. I
think at that point, Batman would have to kill him.
I was gonna say that's a good debate. Who would win that fight at that point? Both trained by Ra's al Ghul and shit.
Honestly, because of how twisted the Joker is,
Joker probably win.
The Joker would honestly probably win
because he has no limits. No, like, this is as far as I go.
However, the Joker wouldn't kill Batman.
Yeah, because every time he has a chance, like, and every time like someone else is about to kill Batman, he's like, "No."
There's been chances for the Joker to kill Batman,
and he always doesn't.
And he doesn't because he knows he just loves to fuck with him.
Yeah,
that's it.
And there's been those times where other villains have Batman on the ropes back to kill him, and Joker will fucking help him out, save him.
Man,
he's like if anybody's gonna kill you, it's gonna be me.
It really is one of those things. Like, it's just hard to answer. You can't really answer that type of question flat out.
Yeah,
like, should Batman kill? Like, he would have saved a lot of lives, yes. But then again, like, ultimately, I don't know. It's a toss-up.
I don't know. I'm doubling down on yes.
Doubling down on yes?
So you should.
It'd be crazy.
Because, like I said, how many countless lives would not have been taken?
All those lives do matter.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's go on to the next one, which is the one I want to talk about.
All right.
The best zombie weapon.
All right. What you got?
Zombie apocalypse. What would be the best motherfucking weapon to use?
What you got?
Crowbar.
Crowbar?
Yes.
You think so?
Absolutely 110%.
Okay, explain. Show your work.
Fuck, I hate showing my work.
So how you got the answer? No, just accept the answer.
I got it right, didn't I?
It's the right answer? Yeah, then just take it.
Then move on. Crowbar. is multi-tool.
Okay.
You can use it to obviously bash in some zombie brains, right?
Naturally.
But you can also use it to break open chests, break open cars,
Loot chests. Everybody. We're
doors.
going to have loot chests in the zombie
You don't know. Hey,
I know. I'm
motherfucker, go look right here in my closet. There's a chest. In that closet, there's a chest.
Just makes me laugh. You're going to go into somebody's like random house in the suburbs and there's going to be like, oh, like a glowing chest.
You know how many of those motherfuckers probably have like a safe or something?
Oh, yeah.
Your best chance of opening that is probably a crowbar.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Better than, I don't know, a fucking axe. Yeah.
You probably the axe would probably work, but I think the axe would eventually get too damaged.
For sure.
Yeah, crowbar doing that. I mean, yeah, it's just a multi-tool.
Because multi-purpose.
Yeah,
I hear you on that.
I think that would be my bet. Although, I mean, it would be the best zombie weapon, but as far as my favorite, it definitely wouldn't be my favorite weapon.
No.
No,
It's not sexy enough.
no.
It's not a katana, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what is sexy enough though?
Katana. That's a sexy weapon.
Oh, dude, can you imagine just going through a horde, just shing, you turn it into an anime character at that point.
You'd have to. Cause
Like you're just like, oh my, omo.
fucking just like a madman. And because those are pretty strictly slicing weapons, with how rotted and decrepit these bodies are, it'd be pretty easy to lop heads off with those fucking things.
Very easy.
Can-
It'd
oh,
be like butter.
Considering we're, I don't know, a year into the zombie apocalypse, you get one of those crusty zombies, head off.
Yeah.
Because like people like, you know, in movies, like it's super easy to chop a head off. Nah. Nah.
No, that's a lot of muscle to get through.
That's a lot of muscle and bones hard as fuck.
Yeah.
And just to do one slice? No.
You ever watch that show of like where they make weapons and they go and they slice like that silicone?
Forged in Fire, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that one guy's like, your weapon will kill. Or something like that. Yeah. I love that
But they hit that body. This shit ain't easy. Like you don't see them lopping through the body.
know.
At some point you see it just stop and then they have to like kind of
pull it through. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Hence why we, came up with like serrated edges because well, it's gonna get stuck. So if I'm gonna pull it back out, I want to do more damage on the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say your
I
best
think
zombie weapon would be?
I think you can't really beat a good spear.
A spear.
Like a good no kind of crazy spearhead, just like a kind of easy cone shaped kind of
like an old school Spartan spear.
Just cause,
yeah, cone shape. Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe kind of cone shaped, not like a kind of crazy head because it could get stuck.
Almost like a javelin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you don't want it to get stuck, but you have so much reach, and like I said, it's just bop, next one, bop, next one, bop, next one. Assuming that's sharp,
Yeah.
But yeah.
I guess one argument I would say, and it's not for like survival purposes that I'm going to bring up. What if they get too close? They get within your range, and now you have to like retreat back, and then swing your spear or javelin out of the way and try to get that range back.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
Ultimately it is a range weapon.
Right.
Mid range.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say mid range.
That is true. That is a downside. If anybody gets in that range, you now have a problem.
What about a good bow and arrow?
I always want to go to like bow or like a crossbow. I would probably prefer if I was in that situation. But you got to become a good Fletcher. You got to start making your own bolts and arrows.
True.
Or not, make sure you can pick them up.
However, it would be a lot easier than making bullets. So
for sure.
And a lot of people would probably with this question, best zombie weapon, fucking M9.
Yeah.
M4.
Yeah, but what was it I told you the other day? I was like, yeah, you better get good at using something else quick.
Yeah.
Because that's not going to last forever.
I would not have a gun. I mean, it would be good because obviously there's going to be people still in the world. There's going to be bad people still in the world.
And they'll get worse.
Most likely they will have guns. And it would be an issue at that point. However, I know that in a zombie apocalypse, I think more often than not, I would probably stick to my own and be off in the wilderness on my own.
Oh, yeah.
Would not try to go out and scout for more people.
No.
And
I'd be full survival mode, fucking, solo.
yeah,
Or, a couple people.
I would say if anything, honestly, no more than 4. Left 4 Dead.
There you go. Just keep it small. Small group is manageable.
Yeah, a lot more manageable. You can be a little bit more agreeable in regards to terms on how things are going to work out. You become more personable with them, so you kind of understand who they are as a person, and whether or not they're going to stab you in the back.
Understand, say you're fighting side by side, you got to know whose weakness is what. Who this guy gets a little, his back leg, his back foot or whatever. Some shit like that. So, yeah.
I think a javelin would be good, but there's a big flaw. The big flaw with crowbar is it's heavy.
I was gonna say that's my downside is you swing that thing for 10 minutes, you're gonna be pretty gassed.
Yeah, unless you were doing
and you're taking home run swings at fucking heads. You're not just like pink, 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 pink.
What about riot shield?
Okay, and tack knife.
I mean, a
could work. I mean, if you just get some good like leather, honestly, just like wear fucking all leathered out.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. Like real leather, not this bullshit.
Basically, stuff that a zombie could not bite through.
Anything that's bite proof or like scratch proof, like where like you don't. People are like suit of armor would be perfect. Nope. You get hella tired. You just need like a full biker suit.
Oh, that's funny. You think your body is conditioned enough for a full armor?
Are we talking plate mail, my man?
Because, bro, I don't think you know how heavy that shit is.
Those guys gotta like train for that.
Yeah.
And also, do you plan on putting all that on by yourself? Because you can't.
No, you can't. You actually do need help for that shit.
Putting on armor is a 2-person job.
Especially like, I mean, no, yeah, you still need it. You still need help. Because I was thinking, well, you could put on like the arm guards, the shin guards, and then you could try to put on the thing. But even then, at that point, it's like
the breastplate. But you got
to turn to the side and tie it from the side. Yeah, no, I don't
good luck.
No.
Yeah, no. Putting armor is a 2-person job. So good luck with that. And it's also heavy as fuck. And there's I think, I don't know like a year, but like historically accurate, like peasant armies like overran some of these knights.
Yeah.
By sheer numbers.
Yeah.
Because like, sure, he's in this.
And what do you think zombies are?
He's in this walking tank. And they just piled on him and just fucking start stabbing at the soft spots in the armor, and killed him.
That's why you never fuck with a horde.
Nope.
The horde is the one thing you want to avoid. That's why anytime in The Walking Dead when they showed a horde, I was like, oh, fuck.
Shit. I remember like seeing like them walking down the whole interstate or something. I was like, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh, here it comes. All right, we got to fucking blow them up.
It's like the fucking Great Migration of zombies. Fuck.
Fuck.
Terrifying, right? Could you imagine? Like,
no.
being in that zombie apocalypse and you see, you see streets full of onesies and twosies in some houses.
Yeah.
But then like you like walk out on this like other building, you're like downtown scavenging and just fuck.
And you're trapped. What if you're trapped? Oh, fuck.
What would you do? Would you take it? Would you take your own life?
No.
No?
I think I could wait it out.
Wait it out?
Yeah.
Assuming they're moving and not just
assuming,
milling about.
Because obviously it's fake shit. Like we're not, but from what we talk about in regards to zombies and through movies and books and all that, those types of hordes, they don't tend to stay in one spot for too long. They always move. They're always moving. That's why they gather so much, is because they're continuously on the go, picking up other zombies.
Right, but then you got those ones.
Johnny,
come on, brains this way.
brains.
Let's go.
Hungry.
Hungies.
Maybe that's what zombies are. They're just hangry, man.
Just hungies.
They're just hangry.
What was it they said? Maybe they just wanted a hug. Try it.
Good luck. You could do that.
Come here, zombie.
Oh, man, that sucks for Jimmy.
That didn't work out, did it, Jim?
Sorry, bud. Anyways.
All right. We got anything else?
You want to do one more?
Let's do one more.
I'll be down for one more.
One more.
Let's do something that can... All right, you know what? I'm going to do this one because you had mentioned it earlier. Do you think plot armor should exist? Because I know I had asked the question earlier.
And I said I had something to say
and
about that.
You definitely said you had something to say about that.
So Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Because I mean, you know,
It's a cheat code.
it's cheap, you know, like fucking like Batman dies, but not really.
Superman dies, but not really.
But then on the other hand, if we didn't have plot armor, we wouldn't have a lot of fucking superheroes and characters left. Once they died, that's it. Like once Superman died the first time fighting Doomsday, that'd be it.
I'd have been okay with that.
I know you would. And like Jason Todd, dead. No Red Hood. Batman would be dead. Everybody would be dead. Like I said, if we didn't have plot armor, we would not have a lot of these characters.
Right, but wouldn't that, you think that would open up just more room for another person to come and take that place?
Yeah, but then I guess you got to worry about like
Because like
treading the same ground. Batman's dead, but now we've got like another Batman type character. I don't know.
I guess
Originality, I think, would be at stake.
That's you. Oh yeah, that would probably be an issue, but also like, I guess a big question for me would be whether or not they shit. Fuck, I'm trying to think of how to word this.
You'll get there.
Whether or not, like originality, yes, issue. No, I guess originality actually was the question. Like how original could they keep it?
That's what I'm saying. Eventually, I feel like that would die out fairly quick. I mean, we're kind of already at that point,
But then you think about like how long can these characters really last? How long can they continuously make stories for this one specific character, like Bruce Wayne?
Right.
How long can they give him something to create a story with?
And that's why I tend to like the, like Batman Beyond type shit. Or like, Spider-Man 2099 or whatever.
Different characters.
Yeah, same. Yeah, same. Superhero, I guess. Whatever, same basis, but different character.
Yeah.
And like with Batman Beyond, you see Bruce. He's old.
Yeah.
And then you get Terry McGinnis. He's the young. He's the new hotness.
Well, then also, yeah, because then you get with the new characters, you get new conflicts. You get new inner conflicts. Say you have Bruce Wayne, who's a depressed kid, lost his parents when he was young, right? But what if we had a Batman that didn't lose his
Had a good home life.
Yeah, had a good home life and just truly believed in like good.
But then that kind of goes in the sense of like if you get what was I saying? If it wasn't for all that shit that happened to Batman, that Bruce, he wouldn't have been Batman. He probably wouldn't have became Batman. He would have just been a fucking trust fund baby, living it up, hookers and blow at fucking university and shit. So like, there's that too. But then like you want to see that different type of character. Like I want to see a Batman who like parents didn't die.
Yeah.
Or like a Spider-Man whose uncle didn't die, both his parents are there. Shit like that.
Okay, so I guess in the comic book world, yeah, maybe it should exist because there isn't a lot of times where they're just straight up dying. However, I will say in anime world, it should not exist because I think Dragon Ball Z would have been a lot better of an anime with a lot better character development and story development if like when Goku does die or when Krillin did die, dead.
Yeah, they don't come
Gone.
back again.
They don't just fucking have a halo over the head like, hey, I'm dead, but I'm still here.
Look, I'm back.
And can still fight.
Yeah.
Like the fuck?
Doesn't make any sense.
Like, can you imagine if Krillin truly died back when he fought Frieza and Frieza over here lifted him up, exploded him. And Goku just was like, what the fuck?
Oh, now you fucked up.
Yeah. Like that it would have gone totally different.
Yeah. Total different
motivation. Because at that point, Goku loses his best friend.
Yeah, total different motivation.
And someone that he grew up with.
As opposed to just like, he'll come back.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, I guess some anime it shouldn't exist.
Although like in the comics recently for like the X-Men and Marvel and stuff, they have their island of Krakoa and all that shit, And there's one superhero or hero, I forgot his name, is like Orb or something. This guy would shoot like big like orange like gelatinous looking like bubbles out of him. And everyone's like, what the fuck is that for?
Yeah.
But in the comics now, they've kind of worked him to be basically those. Like if Wolverine dies,
Okay.
they'll just put him in one of those,
And one of those bubbles?
that basically they can like they keep like samples of like DNA or some shit, and they can basically remake them.
Is that what those bubbles do?
That's what they do now, basically. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I forgot his name is something like that, but yeah, now basically
Bubble Man.
probably close.
Wait, you said his name is Orb?
Some shit like that. I don't know, because they like
That's
big
hella
orange
funny.
things that like didn't serve a purpose, but now they do.
Oh, interesting.
Because
Okay.
they're like embryos, I guess, basically, or some shit like that.
It's like a womb.
Yeah.
Like he's creating wombs.
Basically, just like, keep little DNA on file here. Right? Fucking Rogue died again. Well, make her again.
So it sounds to me like they just need to kill him, and then we can just go on with no plot armor.
Wolverine's another one of those characters who's just died, and over and over and over again.
But
He does have a little more of a background to why he does not die.
yeah, I was gonna say his plot armor isn't exactly plot armor. It's just more or less he's got a fucking ultimate cheat code.
I mean, he's got the high, like,
Same thing with like Deadpool. Deadpool's died over and over and over.
I mean,
and
he's
over,
killed
and over,
himself,
and over,
you know?
and over and over. Oh yeah.
shit, what was the, I remember that Deadpool game.
Well, guess what, Wolvie? I'm dying in this one too.
Like, what was it in the Deadpool game when he's like talking to Cable?
Oh yeah.
And he's just like, fucking blows his own brains out.
Because Cable wouldn't shut the fuck up.
He's like, that game was cool. Apparently, you can't even buy that shit anymore.
The game?
Yeah.
Good thing I have it.
Yeah, good one, because you can't like get it anymore.
That's. I think I know why.
What, why?
Because it's not exactly a.
PC?
It's not exactly a
No, I
PC
think it had
game. It's
something to
not
do with-
exactly.
I think it had something to do with like developers and some shit, like, and basically it's just not available anymore.
That's bullshit. It has to exist somewhere
I
for
mean, like,
someone to still
If
create.
you got it, you got it. But like, you can't go get it anymore.
Like, oh yeah, because they like didn't make any more copies or
Yeah,
something.
and totally like discontinued it, and it was some kind of legal thing, I think. But yeah, basically like you.
That was a good game. I really love that game.
Super cool.
So fun.
And they had what's his name, Nolan North doing the voice. Mm-hmm. Fucking perfect.
Yeah, he was just as good.
Yeah.
I loved him.
He was who everybody wanted to be the voice of him, and he was the voice of him in a lot of shit, animated shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what was it like? Wolverine versus Hulk. I remember Deadpool was in that, and he was just fucking around the whole time.
That was a comic book for sure.
That was a good one. The animated.
And Hulk eats.
The fucking.
In the comic,
Yeah.
the actual comic book, Hulk eats Wolverine,
Well,
and then Wolverine fucking.
That
slices
that
through.
was in Old Man Logan.
The book.
In the comic book, yeah, Old Man Logan's when he ate him, and little fucking whoever, Hulkling son, whoever came in, he was like, "Hey, what'd you do?" And he's like, "I ate him." He's like, "Wait, you ate him whole?" Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Out his back. But in like in their first meeting in the comics, like with him and the Hulk fucking ripped him in half, threw one half of him like in the ocean and the other half on top of a mountain, and Wolverine's just like, fuck, just crawling to find his legs.
I would love to see a movie.
That. Just
Good
Wolverine
Lord.
ripped in
Just
half.
obnoxious deaths between both of them. Because, I mean, Wolverine slicing out of the Hulk. You really think the Hulk's going to be like uppity? No, he's still got to heal.
Yeah.
He's got a super healing factor, but
yeah.
still got to heal.
Yeah, well, like, what is it? He says in the movies, too, like, Mark Ruffalo's, Hulk, Bruce Banner said, like, I tried to kill myself. He's like, I tried to eat a bullet, and the other guy spit it back out.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Which they don't really bring up like suicide topics
Yeah.
that much in the film, but when they did that, I was like,
Damn.
got a little heavy.
That's heavy. A guy who is so just, his lot in life is so just fucked.
Yeah.
He can't experience really anything. Can't have sex.
He can't have life.
Can't have sex. Can't have like emotions, really.
His life was taken from him.
Emotions get too crazy. Fucking
Unfortunately, the only person that probably could handle a sex life with him is his cousin.
is his cousin, and well, he did that in Old Man Logan, so we've seen how that works out. Then we get a bunch of Hulks going, "Hey, get him, Pa, get him, get him, Pa, get that little son of a bitch." Yuck.
But yeah. good little debates. I definitely like that Spartan Mandalorian one. We're gonna have to go a little bit more in depth later on with that one, because that one actually I think we could go further than how we did today.
That was a surprising one.
Like we were just going off of surface knowledge, like what we remembered off of video games and TV shows, all that. But I think we're gonna have to go deeper on that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I overall liked the debates.
Me too.
I think we would like to hear some debates from you guys.
Yeah.
On just anything. Really.
Get some opposing viewpoints on what we talked about, some different topics, different debates, anything.
Yeah. I guess that's it.
And that's it.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
What? No. No, but honestly, thanks again for tuning in. Sorry that you didn't get to see our beautiful faces this time.
Nah, they'll live.
Hopefully. But yeah, we appreciate you guys still tuning in to hear us out on these little debates and stuff.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Spotify, and on anchor.fm if you so choose so. Also hang out with us on YouTube with our video version. Again, this was not going to be a video version, but
This one.
but it's still going to go on YouTube.
But it'll still be there.
And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTubes for new episodes every Friday. What else?
Next week?
Oh yeah. So next week we will be getting a little bit deeper into scurvy. No.
Well.
I mean, kind of, sort of.
That's part of it.
But we're going to be diving into some pirates, legends, and lore.
We're going to start shivering some timbers, telling some spoopy fucking poop deck stories.
Yeah. You know, we've always heard about these stories of like the Flying Dutchman, the Kraken. They're obviously big themes in the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Sirens, mermaids.
Yep. We're going to dive all into that and just check out some, I guess, relatively recent.
Yeah. See what kind of wild shit they were afraid of back then.
Yeah.
And it was,
because they were definitely afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also leave us a review somewhere for these episodes. So
it'd probably be a good time for next episode for Captain Rattlebone.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We haven't heard of him in some time.
Jesus. We're going to have to play some Sea of Thieves to get caught back up on the floor.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, we got to get back on that. I think they had a big update. I don't know what's new, but I think there's some new shit.
We should figure it out.
Yeah.
Sometime soon, and hopefully there's a video out of that. So, yeah, I know we've been lacking on the videos for video game footage, but...
Oh, yeah, because we had that issue with the Gotham Knight shit, right? All my audio was, like, just silent.
Yeah, for some reason, the PlayStation default settings for recording only captures my audio and not chat audio, and I'm like, that's fucking... stupid. The fact that I have to go into a menu system to actually make sure I get all the audio recorded is fucking dumb.
Bullshit.
Sony, fix yourself.
Fix your shit. So yeah, no, we were talking about that a month or two back, and we're like, it's coming. That's why it's not there. Sorry.
Sorry. I also get lazy after editing the podcast episodes. So.
It'd be like that.
But anyways, Matt, do you have anything to say for the listeners out there?
Yeah, I got some. You know, if I just had to say one thing and one thing only, I would just say, later taters.
You couldn't see it, but you could tell. You damn know he put up his finger guns for that one.
And then holstered him.
All right, everyone, have a good day.
See ya.